than an insect. Yes, let's rise to the top like a bench press. Lift and extend like a drift in the wind, cause it exists within. So pot footing above the rim like Jordan. Soaring over the heads, we stay soaring, ignoring
the
any
Black
limits.
Astronauts podcast. Seldom seen, seldom heard, but always around. And if you are 18 years of age or above, then you can stick around and listen to the show. But if you are 17 and below, then you need to go find something else to do, or wait till your birthday and save all these episodes and then listen on your 18th birthday. That would be the shit.
Or just don't tell your parents.
Or just don't tell your parents like you do with everything else, all that hip hop you listen to and porn you watch and all of that. Just put us in that bucket with the porn and just, don't tell nobody except for your people. You know what I mean? Because anyway, let me stop because we about to start talking about porn. Welcome to the Black Astronauts podcast. What's up, y'all?
What up, though? Look at you. Even hit me with the what up, though. What up with you, nigga?
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Man, I'm out here feeling good.
The Black Astronauts podcast is an adult podcast where we talk about life, politics, relationships, anything in between. Got some very interesting voices today. This is going to be a wild show, y'all. I got the more reckless people out of the crew, which could kind of be anybody, but in this case, we got Lloyd, we got Krys, and we got Ceewhy. What's good, y'all?
Hi, guys.
I am an innocent angel baby.
Yes, she is. Oh,
No.
wow.
Your daddy ain't shit, nigga.
I know.
All right.
Go.
Let's start now. Hey, Play Cousins. Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah. So the Black Astronauts, as usual, we're going to talk about a variety of topics. But first, the first thing I want to do is kind of read off these patrons. These are the people that supported us the most. These are the people that give to us monetarily, man. Excuse me. They support us in everything we do, and it's been wild seeing the growth of the Patreon. When I started it this time last year, I had the Patreon up for a year and just didn't tell anybody, and was just afraid to make that jump. And y'all motherfuckers come through, man. Like, I looked up and we didn't had our hosting paid for the entire year. We didn't had we working on logos, new logos coming to the store. Ooh, I can't wait till y'all see these motherfucking logos, man.
Because Play Cousins, I don't know about the rest of the family. The ladies of Bat Podcast, we looking really fine on this logo.
Yeah, logo look real good, man. Look real good.
I have to agree.
So
I always look fine.
There you go. So I'm looking forward to getting that off the ground. We launched our TeePublic store as well, which is a really cool thing. Thank you for everybody that's been buying shirts. Make sure y'all either come in a group and post a picture of the shirt or hit me on Twitter, on social media with the hashtag BAP and I'll make sure we shout you out. And like, the shirts and the hoodies feel great, man. Like, they're really great materials. So if you want to get a hoodie, you can go to teepublic.com/Black Astronauts Podcast 1. Or you can look on our social media, Facebook group. You'll see it there. With the Patreon, it's patreon.com/Black Astronauts. Now, we got 3 different levels. The first level is the $3 level. That's a shout out on the main BAP and our archive, which I just updated the very last BAP. So every BAP is on the archive now, which nice. If you can go through that, that's a lot. I'm working on getting all of HWAP, which is going on 40 shows. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Hell no, we're not keeping count. We're having a great time.
Yeah, y'all got 40 shows, so that's another 40 shows that's going to be put on the network.
Come over and listen to HWAP, the best show on this network. Come on over to Death Row. Come on over, Play Cousins.
Where's my mute button?
Right.
And also, we have all of our fireside chats. So for the $5 level, you get a shout out on all the shows, plus the archives, plus all the firesides. We have a fireside coming out next month. Be on the lookout, or next week. Be on the lookout for the link for the live show. And also, we started a quarterly giveaway of a $75 Amazon gift card. So every 3 months, you're going to get a new winner. And the thing is, everybody's going to have a chance because you can't win twice in a row, So everybody's going to have a chance to get in on it. The $10 level, you get a shout out on all the show, archives, firesides, Amazon gift card opportunity, and you get bonus content. Like some shows maybe Lloyd might want to work on if I get the right motivation to work on it. We're going to talk about it after the show, but some stuff going on that I'm very excited for.
We can't even get her to watch Drag Race.
This is true.
Don't count on me for shit except showing up for HWAP because it's the best show on the network. Come on over to Death Row Play Cousins.
Hands down, best show.
See, here we go. Here we go. But with that being said, we, like I said before, just really appreciate all of y'all support. We do have a sponsor starting next week. We will have a sponsor, Studio Suite and Headphones. So just be on the lookout for our sponsor links and everything involved with that. We'll start advertising next week fully. But I did want to give y'all a heads up that we do have a new sponsor as well. With that being said, let's get into the people that did give us some money. Lloyd, if you would.
I'll do that for you. This is one little favor right here. I got you.
Word.
So, I know it's hard out here right now. Trump is doing things. People's doing things. Black people keep dying at the hands of white people. And no one's doing things. But I do want to thank y'all for doing the basic thing, the one thing for us, and giving us cash, because you don't have to, but you do.
You definitely
so
don't have to.
You don't have to, but you do. And we realize that. And that's why we're going to keep giving you bomb-ass content. Starting with Sadita H., Kenneth H., Justin C. from I Do It for Hip Hop podcast, because you got to say the whole thing like a pimp named Slimpback. You got DeAndre, Veggie Vixen, Ronald B., V. Williams, Feeks Beard. I love that troll name. That's a good one. Peter H., Pashto Shanae, Felt 5, who does our dope ass theme music over here on Death Row Records. If y'all trying to come on over. Shlonda W. Wanga, faithful and consistent. Like if I could ever be half as consistent as Wanga, you might really get some really great bonus content.
Hey, Wanga.
Cameron B.
By the way, Wanga got to quit tempting me with all these hot toy links. Like you can't just be doing that, man. Like, did you see the Groot he got? Like, bro. Man,
that Groot is ill.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, yeah. But continue. I'm sorry. That was a nerdy moment.
You nerded it out right then.
I did.
Cameron B, Mr. Brent, Simo, Ashley G, Chonilla, Knowledge, Dre, the greatness that is MJ, Donald, Ophelia Ona, who's already at. She basically stay over here in Death Row Records. You know what I mean?
Hey, don't get it twisted. Ophi was over here first. Don't do that.
No, don't try to take Ophi from us. Okay, real niggas move together. Okay.
Teddy Funk, Charlie Snowflake, Angela D, Ariana, Nikki M, Devo G, Willis Dickfit, also a great troll name. Shauna E, Jordan H, Pam M. Hey Pam. I hope you heard our last episode. Scrum Master Flesh.
And did I miss? Oh, and did you say Shadrach? I couldn't hear if you said Shadrach.
I thought I did, but if I did not, let me scroll.
The homie Shadrach C.
Shadrach C. Sorry.
You got to shout out Shadrach, or we gonna go to hell, because that's a biblical name.
Also, Just T, Monique, J. Muddy Clark, the homie, and Byron T. So yeah, man, like I'm more than excited about where we're headed, where we can go. I was able to get, if you notice, Krys sounds a lot better. So we got her together as far as headphones and microphones. We're gonna do it for a couple other people on the network, and also we got a couple new shows coming. So y'all might actually get one show every single day of the week. Like that. I don't know what more you can ask for. That's for the free. You will be getting one more show every week. Yeah. Y'all niggas might have some competition. What you know about that? Yeah.
I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
That's not real. Come on, nigga. Come on.
I ain't worried about it.
So yeah, we like I said, we definitely do appreciate y'all. There's a couple of different ways you can leave feedback for the show. You can leave feedback for the show at blackasstronautspodcast@gmail.com. We haven't got an email in quite a while. We haven't got a voicemail either. 502-498-8814. We'll play it on the air. We'll react to it. Please keep it under 3 minutes. I can't deal with 5-minute voicemails. Like it's a lot for the show. If you want to leave 5-minute voicemails, like start a show, you know, like it ain't like I'm not being disrespectful or anything, but you know, like if you can't wrap it up in 3 minutes, you probably need to keep it moving. But yeah, we definitely appreciate all the feedback coming in. And the last way you can leave feedback is 5-star reviews. That's on iTunes. That's on Stitcher Radio. That's on iHeartRadio. Anywhere that you listen to the show, if you can leave a review, please do it. It helps us move up in the rankings, helps the visibility. With that being said, we do have 2 new 5-star reviews. Krys, if you could read off our 5-star reviews. And you might be on mute.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That's my bad. I was smacking my ass in the mirror. Okay, so anyways.
Shit.
You ever get mesmerized by your own ass? That's just me.
All right. Can't say that I have.
Hey, listen, it's great. Anyways, so we got 2. One that came in on Monday, and it is titled "It's That Time Again." They said, "This network, not just the show, is a sigh of relief for all. There is nothing that I don't love about this network. The content is great. The team is great. I'm great." Okay. I thank you for bringing a voice to both sides and having a difference of opinions that makes everyone feel like any topic is not biased. Dr. Abrasive Show. Ray and I both love Rachel Dolezal and hate Living
I know exactly who this is. I know exactly who this is.
Whoever it is, they have terrible taste in everything. Anyways, keep the wonderfulness of the network coming. Dr. Abrasive Show. P.S. Ray, you taking me to see Avengers Infinity War since I'm now in Houston, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
This just got spicy.
I know exactly who that is. You a troll. I'm about to chat you in the chat right now.
Hey, this somebody from Dr. Abrasive Show? Hey, all you dirtbags, stay away from my play cousin.
Fucking dirtbags. And by the way, the Dr. Abrasive Show will be the guest next week on the Fireside. So get ready.
Oh, nigga on Fireside?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why I put him on Fireside specifically for that reason.
Bro, it's about to get so scrummy.
Yeah,
nigga, it's about to be scrumming in the motherfucker.
Well, wherever you are is scrummy. So, anyways, the other piece of feedback is just titled "Smooth." This is funny. Teddy's voice is smooth like a shot of top shelf bourbon in silk pajamas. It is though. Teddy's voice is nice, man.
It is very.
When I first heard it, I went,
calming.
"Oh, damn." Yeah. When I first heard it, I went like, "Damn." I had a crush on Teddy for like 2 seconds. It's hard for me to like a man.
Turn off the lights. Light a candle.
Light a candle.
So thank you very much for y'all 5-star reviews. With that being said, quickly, let's get into what y'all been up to. Oh, let's reverse this. Today's show, we will not be discussing a few things I know everybody wants us to talk about. The young man, Stephen Clark, who on Sunday was recorded by 2 officers' body cameras where they murdered him in his own backyard. Let's just call it what it is. It wasn't alleged murder. They murdered him in his backyard with his cell phone near the body. And they thought it was a gun. So I don't have the bandwidth to talk about this today. Like, we all beat. I know y'all want us to talk about it. Maybe we'll catch it in a couple weeks, but right now we're trying to keep it as light as possible. You know what I'm saying? And I think my crew would agree, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm letting y'all know I ain't got it
but a
in
bunch
me.
of yelling and
Yeah.
I'm good.
If you really want to hear my feelings about this, go back and listen to a short tribute for Trayvon. That's on the premium feed. I pretty much still sums up everything I said. So just go back and listen to that. And that was 4 years ago. That was fucking 4 years ago, bruh.
Hey,
To
hey,
this day.
fuck, pussy ass, scared ass white man. Period.
What y'all
Done.
scared about? The whole world is already yours. Like, relax.
Right.
Terrified though. Terrified.
Terrified of nothing.
So let's get into some other stuff. Namely, what you've been up to. We've all had some very interesting days. And usually I don't start it, but I started this time, man. So I've been having a great dad week, man. Like, nigga,
Adding it up, huh?
yo, my dad game has been on point, man. From like having tea parties with my little girl to getting her, like, we're getting ready for a birthday party and shit. So she's all into, like, she went from 2 to like 6. I don't know what the fuck happened to 3, 4, 5. Like, she's really turning 4, but she reminds me of a damn 8-year-old the way she talks. And I've been basking in that, man, and enjoying being with her, man. Like, a lot of fathers don't get that opportunity that I've been given, and I'm relishing in it, bro, to be able to actually feel like I'm molding, like I'm providing in a different way than a lot of men are able to provide for their daughters. And it's the best thing ever, man. You know, it's the best thing ever, honestly. But she's still.
Well, I'm glad that dad life is like that because my motherhood is trash. I ain't said it in a while. Play cousins, still feel that way.
Oh no, let's not get it twisted. That little jerk upstairs would not. That's why I had to go upstairs real quick.
Oh my God, children are really a-holes. Like,
Yeah, they're jerks. They're jerks. They're little jerks you have to feed.
that is.
You know what I'm saying? And not drop. Like, you got to make sure they don't get too fucked up. Like, they might fall and break, like, hurt their knee, but it can't look like you did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? So, but yeah, man, I've just been having a good dad week. I've been getting a lot of stuff done for the network, man, talking to a lot of people about the future of this network. And I'm just really, I haven't been this optimistic about the show in a very long time. And Teddy said something yesterday, a couple days ago, and I never really realized it until somebody else on Twitter said the same thing. They inboxed me and was like, dog, you sound different, man. This sounds like the old Aaron. And I was like, you know what? I feel like the old Aaron now, man. Like, I got a little swagger in my step, you know what I'm saying? A little push behind me now. So, and I think it's just, you know, because of the crew that I have that's been supporting. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this BAP. Like, it would have just been me and Feek. You know how long that shit would have lasted? Like being honest, like, without everybody contributing in the way that they do, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. We wouldn't be able to have sponsors. We wouldn't be able to, you know, like, just be publicly out there. We wouldn't be able to possibly, you know what? I'm going to say something that's not ready to be said yet. But there's shit down the line in the summer that we're going to be doing, and I'm very pumped about as well. So yeah, man, like I said, I'm just happy overall. I'm chill. I'm ready to get to work, man. So what have you been up to, Krys?
She's still smacking her ass in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
You still, bitch, what are you doing?
First of all, excuse you, I was twerking. Okay, so
Well, shit, if you ain't making a clap, it don't matter. Little cheeks.
I fucking hate everybody.
nigga. I just laugh at goofy niggas when they don't know shit. Anyways, I don't know why you always call me first. A lot of pressure. Okay, so I have been just working and auditioning for stuff and just working. And then, oh yeah, because I talked about it on HWAP. I have a side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
I make body oils, body butters, and scrubs. So if you want to get more info on that, you can email me at ask_Krysy@yahoo.com. So yeah.
That's all a front for the problem that she has, y'all. She has a problem.
No, it's not.
She has.
She's
She
just
needs to conduct an intervention. That might be bonus content because she,
Hey.
So a nigga like to be clean and soft and smell good, and I got a problem.
hey, yo, she just selling y'all.
don't gaslight me, okay?
Yo.
Do not gaslight me.
Yo,
I know what I saw. I have video evidence of what I saw, and you know you got a problem.
Yo,
You
she
deleted that.
just selling the backlog. She's selling what's left, baby. That's all it is.
Wow, this is what we doing tonight. Okay. I expected this bullshit from that trifling nigga Ceewhy, but not y'all two.
And I'm over here quiet. I'm chilling.
For once.
God damn it. This is gonna be a long show. So is that all you've been up to? Where can they find you at?
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook as Krysy Chula, and on Twitter, Tumblr as the Krysy Chula. As I mentioned before, you can email me if you want to be in my Ask Krysy series, or if you want to know more about my body butters and stuff. Or if you just want to say, hey, you can email me at ask_Krysy@yahoo.com. And then I have my own Patreon page. It is patreon.com/Krysy Chula. So yeah, help us out.
Yeah, and don't, if you come from the BAP, let her know. You know what I'm saying? We like to let people know our fans listen to everybody, man, and they travel. By the way, before I get into something else, I forgot. I was on the Spam Report podcast this past Saturday. Should be up on Spam's feed right now. We talked for about an hour and a half about podcasting. I know a lot of y'all hit me up about starting podcasts and what you need to do. Go listen to that show. We talked about a lot of different things regarding podcasting. And it was a really good show. We also clowned Tariq Nasheed. Oh, nigga, we're going to talk about that too. Have y'all seen the Tariq Nasheed?
Nigga.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be...
What?
No, don't even tell him. Don't even tell him. We just going to talk about it in the show.
You going to have to see this.
Yeah, you're going to have to see this shit.
God.
Ceewhy, what you been up to?
Man, I ain't been up to shit but working.
Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing.
I've been working and paying bills and trying to find a hat for Crystal Head. Something that don't resemble a bucket.
Nigga, find a bag for your face. Damn dog.
Don't worry, y'all. This is what they do in the chat too. Like this is just nonstop.
I don't even know when this beef started.
I don't know either. I have no
unsettling.
idea. It's like they just came at each other like, I don't like you, nigga. I don't like you, nigga.
Like just like two dogs in the street in the hood. We just seen each other and just started fighting.
No, this is the truth. I liked Ceewhy at first when I first was talking to him, and then I saw his face and I got mad because I was mad that God would create something so fucking ugly.
Jesus Christ. All right, look.
Yeah, mad is just code for turned on. That's what that is. She saw my face and was like, "Woo, I need a ShamWow."
Oh God. All right, look, Ceewhy, what you been up to? we ain't never gonna get through these intros.
You said what?
I said we ain't never gonna get through these intros.
Never, ever. Shit, man, just working, paying bills, staying in the gym. Like, I ain't even been on Xbox like that. Just work, bills, gym, work, bills, gym. That's it.
Oh,
that is
dear.
it. Couple photo shoots, starting to get my modeling on. That's been nice. It's been weird, but it's been nice.
Wait, what's so funny? What are we laughing at? I want to know.
She's laughing at the thought that he would be modeled.
Oh shit!
Just a nervous laugh.
Oh,
nervous laugh. Okay.
God dang it!
Ceewhy being a model.
I make her nervous. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Phones get all sweaty and shit. She be trying to FaceTime me. I'll be deleting this shit. Dang, it's funny. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, just working, bills, gym, running around, trying to get ready for the summertime, trying to really travel and kick it this summer. I want to go to Delaware. I don't has anybody been to Delaware? Like, is that shit real? Is there nobody there?
You know what?
Nigga, why would you want to go to Delaware of all fucking places?
I just want to see what the fuck is up there. I've never met anybody from there. I've never seen a license plate. No news happens up there. No nothing. Ain't no rapper ever been like, coming from Delaware. Ain't no basketball player, but he's from Delaware. None of that shit.
Said, is it a real place?
Ladies and gentlemen, do you hear how fucking boring this nigga sounds? I want to travel. I want to go to Delaware. Okay, well, bitch, why don't you just say, "Ooh, I want to go to Wisconsin"? The hell is wrong with you?
You know, real,
that's like right next door because I'm in Minnesota. Already been there.
Real spit though. I heard today for the first time. I was in the barbershop. This nigga said, "I'm driving to Wyoming," and I looked at him like, who the fuck are you?
On purpose?
Hold on. I think you cut the rest of that sentence. I'm driving to Wyoming to go see my white girlfriend, right?
No.
Is that what he said?
And he wasn't like no like average type, like everyday nigga. Like the nigga looked like he had 2 stacks in his pocket and they didn't come by necessary means that were legal.
Oh, they came from tax time from his girlfriend in Wyoming. Gotcha. Okay.
Possibly.
Mhm.
But yeah, I was like, so nigga, what the fuck are you doing in Wyoming? And he wouldn't say. And I'm like,
You either selling drugs, or you going up there for some coochie. That's it. There ain't shit else in Wyoming. Nothing.
Ain't shit in damn Delaware.
You don't know.
Look. Let's keep moving. Lloyd.
You can hold on. You can find me at CEEWHY612. You can find me there. I might not be there because I ain't been on social media.
You've been in the Facebook group a little bit though.
Yeah, I've been in a Facebook group. I'm starting to trickle into Instagram a little bit, but shit, I had to take a break from all social media, man. Too many school shootings, too much going on. I just couldn't take it.
Yeah,
I
man.
need it.
We're not gonna touch that.
That's real,
either.
and that's called self-care.
Self-care, dog.
Man.
Y'all practice it, please, in this time. Lloyd, you want to round out this beautiful day?
Just throw the whole day in the trash.
Throw it away,
okay?
dog. Just throw it away. I might name the show that.
Throw the day the fuck away, because we started this day in our BAPS group talking about we don't have shit to talk about, and I think the day heard us. It was like, oh wait, bitch, hold my henny, bitch. This is gonna happen today with Trump. That's like 7 things right there. This is gonna happen with the University of Cincinnati, and I'm not even gonna go there. This is gonna happen with this, and then in your own personal life.
Right.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. So in my personal life, my door lock was broken. Y'all. My front. I only have one door to my apartment, so that's a problem. And it was the front door.
Oh hell no.
Bro too strong. You gotta tell bro to calm down, man. You pulling the door off hinges and shit. Bro too strong.
I'm coming in. I'm in the house.
I hate these niggas so much, and this is why you don't tell niggas anything ever, okay? Because they're terrible people. Otherwise, my day was pretty copacetic. I woke up today. I went to the jeweler, dropped off my ring to get it nice and buffed and shiny. Then I went to the bakery to order another cake.
Oh,
I need more servings of cake.
Because you have more people.
Oh my God, it is upsetting.
Hey,
it is upsetting.
You know what?
But I gotta get them niggas some cupcakes.
Yeah, you better give them some damn cupcakes and keep moving.
Shit, I give them a bag of chips. Fuck them.
There you go.
Nigga, if you wouldn't thought about my sisters get married, she told me what the number count was, and I said 300. Get the fuck out of here.
300?
Yes.
And only 100 of them people gonna bring gifts.
Right.
Lord.
Yo, I was like, look, you need to cut this shit off. Like, tell niggas if I didn't think about you in the first 150, I'm sorry. Like,
nigga,
you gotta
30,
go.
Sorry.
30 people.
Sorry to say, but yes. My number is a number I can live with.
Okay.
I don't want to announce it. I don't want nobody to think that they coming because y'all have been trying me and testing me like my name is Pop Quiz and I just don't understand.
I know I'm coming.
Hey,
Crystal did RSVP.
Drunk as fuck.
Hey,
sit her in the back though. Hey. Don't sit her in the front. Nobody gonna be able to see.
Hey, I'm a real nigga, man. I just want to come to the reception. I ain't even gotta eat. Like I just want to come. I just want to come step. Like nigga, I'm a Sigma. Like I'm just coming to step. Oh, get ready, because
I'm already over it.
The bruz is coming.
I'm over it. I'm over it already. Like, I've been over it. I'm already at April 21st. Oh, if y'all didn't know, Play Cousins, I'm getting married on April 20th. I'm not really asking for anything but prayers. And funny stories from weddings you've either been in or attended. Y'all can email that to the main BAP, or y'all can email it to HWAP's email, and we'll read it on the air and we'll all laugh together because anyone who's ever been in a wedding or had or conducted their own wedding, some bullshit be going on behind the scenes as well at the reception with guests. Either way it goes, I am about 27 days out from mine. I am very excited about being finished with it so we can start moving into a house because my apartment is clearly falling the fuck apart.
Also, you out here changing lives, man. Saving people from having them RSVP super early. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if you know you going, just send that bad boy on in. It's not hard. It's not. They
include the stamp. Like you ain't even gotta do nothing.
Look, people spend money on that stamp, but I can be found on. And also Garvey has her first cold, and it's upsetting me.
Oh yeah.
Oh
baby.
Little chocolate drop.
Oh.
She just wake up angry at 3 a.m, which is also very annoying because she was finally sleeping 8 hours, and I was finally sleeping 8 hours, and now I'm not sleeping 8 hours. But I can be found tired as fuck on April 20th, as well as on Twitter and IG at @thatgirl_Lloyd. And if you want to see my cute ass baby on Snapchat, you're not, because the new Snapchat sucks. And they tried my bitch Rihanna. Y'all tried it.
Ooh, boy, that was a terrible move.
Disrespectfully tried it, fam.
That was
disrespectful.
I mean, you got to really think about it, man. Like, social media ain't been having too good a month. Like, overall, it's been real hot. So let's.
Did y'all hear about your boy Orange Face threatening Uncle Joe Biden?
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. See, I'll get into that real quick before we start our topics.
I mean, basically, Joe Biden was tired of his shit and was like, "Nigga, I'll beat your ass." And Trump responded like a little bitch nigga and was like, "Here are 8 reasons why you can't, and I'll put you down hard." Just a long, long paragraph of a tweet. You know what I'm saying? But my money's on Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe can throw them. He's from Pittsburgh.
He'll throw them fisticuffs.
So
I really hope when he's not president no more that Biden just rolls up on him one day at McDonald's.
But at the same time, it irritates me.
And was like, "Pull up, nigga."
You know what, though? At the same time, it irritates me, right? Because it ain't Joe Biden's fault, but that just shows that fucking privilege. That nigga out here threatening the president, actively threatening the president, ain't shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I said anything about, nigga, I'm about to beat that orange Mussolini, what the fuck ever, I'm about to whoop his ass, nigga, I'll be in jail in 2 seconds. Do you hear me?
Swap you on your door like, "Oh, nigga, we stopped to get a donut, but we here."
Yes. Are you Mr. BAP? Can you come outside and talk to me for a minute?
I ain't coming outside, but clearly you can't even stay in your own backyard and not get shot by the cops.
Nigga.
So there's that.
So yeah, and my money is on Uncle Joe. He got them hands. He probably got them hands.
I really hope Joe and Barack show up at his crib and stomp him out like on Menace to Society. Like that's the one.
I was thinking more like what's The Office, the movie Workspace or whatever. Can't remember the name of that damn movie. Anyway, keep moving. Jay-Z's Rock Nation invests in an app aimed at improving our criminal justice system. That's interesting. So,
that's the least he could do.
Shit. I know.
Go on, mute yourself, Crystal. Just mute yourself now, okay? I know you don't want to talk about this man's husband. I mean, that woman's husband. So just mute yourself, girl. Just shh, not the time.
So the rapper and mogul's entertainment company, Rock Nation, has just been announced as an investor in Promise, an app that hopes to chip away at our country's incarceration problem. Promise offers a comprehensive intake procedure through a number of services. The first thing the app provides to clients is financial assistance with bail costs, as the Vera Institute of Justice, found. A major can't speak today. Contributing factor in the issue of America's overcrowded jails is the huge swells of people who can't afford to post bail. That is very true. I just read this book, Just Mercy. Who is that doing backflips in the background, by the way? Somebody's not.
Probably Ceewhy.
Somebody's definitely not.
No, that was Chris.
So I just read the book Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson. If you want to read a book that really delves deep into mass incarceration, but does it from a humanizing perspective, I suggest you read Just Mercy. It gets to be a bit of a rough read when it gets to the younger children in mass incarceration, just if you are connected to children in that way. But overall, it's an amazing read, and I suggest it for everybody. What do y'all think about Jay-Z taking this into his hands and trying to push it with his name and with and financially? Do you think this is something that he's suited for, or do you think him being the face of this might detract a little bit from an overall message of the app?
Both.
Okay.
I think the answer is C. Okay. Both. Because honestly, he's always going to be Jay-Z, okay? Like, I think that he generally wants to do this. Mm-hmm. I think that he's trying to make a difference, and he understands that he has the power and the notoriety to do something. But the same thing that makes him qualified makes him unqualified. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck who does it at this point, as long as somebody's doing it.
Yeah. What about you, Ceewhy?
I think that I pretty much agree with what Lloyd said. I think that overall it's gonna be a good thing because Jay-Z he'll put his name on something, but he tends to kind of stay out of it, and not be dancing in the videos and shit.
That's true. But we over here,
You know?
we not dancing in the videos over here on Death Row. Come on over
Oh
to
my
Death Row,
God.
Lakers.
I
True
hate
that.
you so much.
Come over to the winning team. How?
By the way, I can pull up y'all numbers at any time. Don't do that.
Numbers will still be the winning team. Y'all got numbers, but who got the emails?
Oh,
Touche, y'all win. But yeah, man, like, what do you got? Any
But yeah, I think anything in this direction,
Mhm.
of giving support to the hood, giving support to people who are locked up, because the majority. Let me not say the majority because I don't have facts like that, but there's a large number of Black and brown people who end up in jail that shouldn't be there, or they shouldn't be there under as heavy a charges, and everything is trumped up when it comes
Or
to us.
other shit like how punitive fees keep you in jail.
Exactly.
Or keep you in that system.
That
Talk about it.
Just Mercy touched that with the main case that they were talking about, and it was just wild to see that it was just a lot of times it was just these poor Black folks that just didn't have the bread to get out. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't afford the lawyer to look into it to say, hey, this shit looks wrong. So they get a public defendant and they get railroaded. You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't even get an opportunity to post bail. Like those things are basically filling our prisons. Like if you did if half the people were allowed to at least post bail, it would look statistically totally different, which is wild. It shouldn't be that big of a gap between the amount of people that can post bail versus the people that are in jail just because they can't. Like it's insane. Krys, you got anything besides the Jay-Z hate that you can say about this? Like we know you don't fuck with Jay-Z.
no, listen. I joke. Like Jay-Z, that's my brother, right? But I'm still mad at him. I would like to say that Annalise Keating and Olivia Pope have already solved this problem. If you watch the How to Get Away with Scandal crossover, Annalise Keating already fixed the she already fixed the judicial system when she spoke at the Supreme Court. But no, jokes aside, I think it's a good idea. Yeah. I think that what Lloyd said, him being Jay-Z might
detract.
Might detract and it might hurt him a little bit, but I think overall it's still a great idea. And if he does what he usually does, where he funds it and he announces he's with it, but he just steps back and lets somebody else do it, then it'll be successful.
Yeah, and you know what? I forgot he did the Trayvon Martin and Khalif Browder docuseries. I forgot he did that.
Look, and that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
niggas gonna be mad at first, or whoever's gonna be mad at first, and then people will eventually forget that he funded it because he stays out the way.
Yeah. This slow clap, man. Like we ain't got a lot of slow claps, but this is definitely one of them, man. Like anytime you can empower black and brown folks in ways that are easy to use, easy to understand, and I'm not saying that because they can't understand things that are explained to them, but just people in general just don't have time. Like we're very quick to throw something away if we don't understand it. And having it in an app where it's one step, makes things so much easier for people overall to understand because people understand apps. So it's a genius idea, man. And I'm really behind it. So yeah, man, let's, you know what, while we're talking about kind of some lighter stuff, let's get into this Snapchat shit with Rihanna and Chris Brown. And the whole situation that happened. The HWAP ladies touched it a little bit, but I kind of want to touch it here today. Lloyd, could you tell me what was going on with this whole thing? Because I saw the ad in my Snapchat like a week ago, and I was like, well, that's fucking weird. But I didn't like post a clip of it. What happened?
So I'm gonna spill some lukewarm. This is very cold tea at this point. Mm-hmm. So basically, Snapchat has changed their format, which everybody's already pissed about, and this format now has a more aggressive ad strategy. Like, you'll literally be watching somebody snap, which you have to go seek out, and in the middle of the snap is just eat Wendy's or whatever the fuck, or whoever's advertising at that second. So now what they're doing is they're incorporating like games into that ad strategy. So they'll start like, would you rather? And it was cute at first, but then a couple days ago, and I want to say this may have been like 3 days ago, don't quote me on that, but basically Snapchat had an ad that said, would you rather slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown?
Nigga.
What?
Yeah, like real life, like somebody
Nigga.
or some algorithm, some program, because no one's gonna own up to actually approving that. They're gonna say some machine did it, but the issue is machines are gonna be programmed to do what you tell them to do. So
Exactly.
Some white boy.
somewhere there, the algorithm basically is saying domestic violence is something we can joke about because it's programmed somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Y'all joking about something that's old as fuck at this point, and it's always gonna be a hot issue. It's the main reason Chris Brown will never really succeed, because a lot of people never forgive him for what he did, even though Rihanna has. And it's just like, why are y'all trying Rihanna? Why is it okay for us to be cute and jokey with the brutalization of black bodies, especially black women bodies? And I don't get that. And like, you tried motherfucking Rihanna, like.
That's like the person on, like, if you could test anybody in pop culture, why would it be A, Beyonce, or B, Rihanna? Like, those are who's fucking with them right now? Like, seriously, like pop culture status wise. Like, do you realize Rihanna's had
they are icons in their own right. Like, Rihanna stepped into the beauty industry and shook that bitch up in 1 month.
You know what's wild? We always think about Rihanna being new. Rihanna's been around for like 10 years. Like, Rihanna been around for a grip. She got like 3 albums out. All of them are number one.
Longer than that. She's been putting in like a good
15
13
maybe?
years.
Yeah.
13 years. So definitely,
gotta be
I definitely had Music of the Sun when I started college in 05. So let's say 13 years.
Yeah, like, we always think that, these like Drake and Rihanna, like, they flash in the pans. These niggas been around for a while. They got cachet, man. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't even understand why they would try them. So Rihanna did clap back, but it was like super, you know what it was? It was growth, in the words of Kelly from Insecure. Because Rihanna can get real like slick at the mouth, cut you up via Instagram. And it wasn't even like that. It was real professional, like as per my last email. My niggas. Like, I've already addressed this. Hold on, let me Google what she said. Rihanna's response was basically like, why would you even, she's like, nah, y'all know I don't even like y'all, for real. Like,
yeah, it was real classy. Like, I was like, oh, look at Rihanna.
That was the part that I noticed. But because Rihanna called somebody smegma once. Like, do y'all know what smegma is?
No.
Exactly.
Jesus. This sounds horrible.
It's the stuff between the foreskin and the penis. Like, she called somebody smegma, my nigga.
Oh, no.
Oh, so Ceewhy. Okay, got you.
Oh, damn.
Okay, it says, now Snapchat. I know you already know you ain't my fave app out there, but I'm just trying to figure out what was the point with this mess. I'd love to call it ignorance, but I know you ain't that dumb. So, it was really classy for Rihanna. Like,
I was surprised. And guess what happened?
The Re-Navy crash Snap basically was like, we will shut your app the fuck down. So they lost like $1 billion in a day over that shit.
In a day.
In a day. Fucking with Rihanna. Because y'all thought it was cute.
Hey,
Y'all,
they thought.
Bitch, you fucking thought. You capital T tried her.
Yeah. I guarantee you some white boy who thinks everything's funny and all he watches is Comedy Central. Because who else doesn't know, besides white men, that Rihanna ain't the one to try on social media?
You make an excellent point.
She just ain't.
This is very true.
Don't do it.
It's also Silicon Valley, so it's probably all white people because that's what Silicon Valley is. So, but yeah, I just want to. You said what?
You fucking tried her.
Yeah. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Well, don't worry, it already happened.
They sat you down. You can't get up.
Ring the alarm, dog. Ring the alarm. It's here. It's here, y'all. The robot apocalypse is here. Fatal self. So, Uber has been launching these self-driving vehicles around like Arizona. I think there's some in Cali, Well, they're really self-driving vehicles. They're manned, so a driver can take over anytime, but the driver doesn't have to drive, which is wild as fuck. And it killed his first pedestrian. It didn't take long.
Wow.
Yep. So I'm not gonna put the video in the chat because it's fucked up. But the video captured by the vehicle, because all vehicles have a car, they show the forward view and the back view. So they show the driver what the driver's doing as well. So from the forward view, it shows the pedestrian entering the roadway, and the reaction of the Uber driver's vehicle operator in the seat was like, "What the fuck?" And it didn't stop, and it definitely hit her.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't.
That's crazy. Well, Uber's about to get sued for pretty much every dollar. Wow.
Well, so the thing is, the update on the story, they stopped the program for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the real update is that Uber's already positioning it to make it seem like it was the driver.
Oh yeah.
Now they're talking about he was a felon, and I'm like, the fuck does that got to do with anything? Anyone could be a felon for some bullshit,
right?
Especially for your person of color.
Serious?
Yeah.
And then also, one of the reps said that it's very clear it would have been very difficult to avoid this collision in any kind of mode, autonomous or human-driven, based on how she came from the shadows right into the roadway. There we go. Here we go.
Man, why don't you just own up to shit, man? Can't you just own up to shit? Can't you say you sorry? Can't you pay for the funeral? Can't you shut shit down for a little bit and take that L? Like, what the fuck, man? What is up with this blaming the fucking victim shit? Like,
it's a bad look. Krys, you gonna jump in one of these self-driving Ubers?
Nah.
Hold on, that dog.
That's a no for me.
I thought self-parking was cute. Like that right there is cute.
yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, that
now
shit was
y'all just
fly.
doing too much. You're doing a little bit. You're doing too much. Okay.
And how you gonna blame my homeboy when he just sitting in the car doing what he's supposed to?
He was just like, I'm glad to have me a good job. I'm trying to provide for my family. Y'all talk about, being rehabilitated, and y'all wonder why. Look, I could give you the whole story because that's probably what he gonna say.
Yep. Pissed.
So
Feeling betrayed, hurt, all of that. And then you wonder why people are upset. Because they know anyway, don't get me started. We keeping it light.
yeah, because you got some history with dealing with people trying to make it back. So I feel you on that.
Bro.
Let's get the fuck out of this story. I don't want to talk about that anymore. What
Just for a second, I know we're not supposed to be touching on it because we don't want to be talking about depressing shit. But right now, protesters in Sacramento, California, are rallying against the police for Stephon Clark.
Wow,
That's what's up,
It's live
Sacramento.
now.
keep
That's
y'all
what's up,
heads
Sacramento.
up. Absolutely, be safe, please. Well, if you
Safe
listening,
as you can be.
yeah, man. Damn, I'm so tired of this shit, y'all. Like, I'm so tired of this shit, dog.
It's at the Golden One Center. I'm not sure.
I'm looking it up on CNN right now. Yeah,
I just posted it. I reposted it on Facebook.
okay. Yeah, man, this shit. What the fuck, man? Like, when is enough black bodies enough, dog? Like,
It's never enough.
goodness, like, what are we scaring you with our cell phones for? Meanwhile, the nigga that was blowing up people was a good guy that was troubled. Get the fuck out of here, man.
The media really has an issue with calling white men terrorists. Like,
I don't even give a fuck if they call them terrorists. Just call them what they are, murderers. You ain't got to put the label on it. I don't give a fuck if you call them a terrorist, if you call them a good person. Call them a fucking murderer. That's what you need to call them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous that you can't recognize. Like, as a white person, you should fucking feel bad. Not even bad. You should be embarrassed that somebody is out there representing you in that way, because that's what y'all fucking known for right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mass killing.
Mass killings.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when, you know what's crazy? When the white person come into my room or my office, I'm fucking terrified. You think you scared. I catch a white dude with that look like he got a bad day, I'm ready to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
are you all right, John?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you nervous about me walking up on you. Like, what did Rock say a couple years ago? He said, Rod said it. He said, I walked up on somebody, and I chirped my car, and he jumped. I was like, what? I'm going to shoot you with this alarm gun? What the fuck are you talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together, man. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, well, let's talk about some more fucked up shit. John Bolton, as of today, was appointed National Security Advisor.
I need more information on this.
Kind of puts us on the path to war, dog. And I'm not even joking.
John Bolton, is that Michael Bolton's cousin?
No.
If only he was as calm and cool and collected. So Trump gave the job to him after, this is coming from Slate. I'm reading this from Slate. Trump gave Bolton the job after the two held several conversations despite White House Chief of Staff John Kelly's orders barring Bolton from the building. And there was this remark that Trump made after firing Rex Tillerson and nominating a more hawkish Mike Pompeo to take his place. We're getting very close to having the cabinet and other things I want. This is where it gets fucking wild. Bolton has repeatedly called for launching a first strike on North Korea, scuttling the nuclear arms deal with Iran, and then bombing that country too. He says and writes these things not as part of some clever madman theory to bring out Kim Jong-un and the mullahs of Tehran to the bargaining table, but rather because he simply wants to destroy them and other America's enemies. It's wild, dog.
Well, there's that.
It's been real, y'all. I had fun. Did y'all have fun? I had fun.
Hey, I just want to make it to it. Just let me make it to Infinity War, y'all. I just want to make it to Infinity War. Please.
Listen.
You know, I made it to Black Panther, and I'm not going to be too greedy.
Hey, dog, I've been waiting 10 years for this. I just need to see how it ends. I just need to see how it ends.
That's the nerd in you. I'll take Black Panther, and
Listen, I saw Black Panther. I saw A Wrinkle in Time. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm with you, A. I need to see how it ends.
I gotta see how it ends, dog. Like,
I do want to see Thanos, and I do want to see this. This does look lit.
Yeah. Thanos gonna be fucking niggas up, man. How'd you say, like, Bobby Shmurda threw up his hat? He would be throwing niggas in the air. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Yo, but none of this shit is the business. None of it. None of this shit that's going on with Trump. So this, you know what I noticed today? You know how they always talk about how other foreign countries have like a rotating government if they're in like times of like Russia. Russia has a rotating government. Like Putin always kicking somebody out or killing them and getting somebody new in there because you can't keep the American public, like it's keeping the American public off guard. You know what I'm saying? I think this shit is and I know it might be conspiracy brother shit, but it looks like it might be a tactic, bruh. Like get these people in, get these motherfuckers out. So we can't hold any one person to one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hold anybody accountable.
Exactly. Really. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what y'all thinking what this Mueller investigation is going to end with, but I'm not counting my chickens that Trump will be impeached. Like, I just don't see it happening.
He ain't getting impeached.
Yeah, like, so, I mean, I don't want y'all having y'all hopes up for nothing because I don't think it's going to happen. Period. And I know I'm being depressing right now. You know what? I'm gonna let other people talk. Lloyd, you know what? No, Chris, what do you think about this?
Damn.
Mm-hmm. You've been too quiet.
Because I was over here doing stuff.
You was doing what?
Nigga, we on the phone.
You was over there watching West Coast Productions. Is that what you was doing?
What were we talking about again?
Yeah. Lloyd, over there watching West Coast Productions.
Lloyd, please fill in for your co-host.
I don't know who this Bolton guy is. I haven't heard of him, but because I try my best to, I would say, skim the news. Like I just read the headlines and I read like the first paragraph and then I go about my day. So that way I'm still informed, but I'm not like deeply into the news where I'm just fucking depressed and mad at the world.
Yeah. Self-care.
Yeah. That's what my dad taught me. He taught me how to, read the news like that. He said, just stay informed. If you read the first paragraph, it usually gives you the basic information of what the rest of the article is and you go about your day.
This is true. standard, essay format. I made it to Black Panther. Did I tell you that's really all
Man, listen. Hey, I'm just living Marvel movie to Marvel movie at this point, dog. Like, just like,
all I know is if they start World War III, I'm punching the first white person I see.
Hey, you know what? No,
on site.
You know what's funny? The first white person I see will probably be my daughter's godfather. So I can't punch him.
I might.
I mean, you could. Reparations.
I'm sure he'd understand.
Yeah,
right. He'd understand if you trust him enough to be her godfather, then he will definitely understand and have enough empathy to understand that he getting punched for the culture.
He getting punched for his culture.
You know what I would do?
For the team. You want to be on the team, sometimes you got to take one, baby.
No.
You got to.
No, he told me some shit, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I had to talk to some of my family because his wife is black." And he's like, it was difficult for a while. I'm like, look, what you want me to do? It's a revolution, baby. Point them motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
Listen, and especially if his wife is black, so he definitely knows better. She probably gonna beat him first.
Oh, stop it.
Probably been getting his ass beat all year, really.
Hey,
taking that shit.
Hey, Sans.
They generally love each other.
They call it love tap.
No.
Hey, Sans. Sans. Ain't none of this blue fire. Ain't none of this ain't nothing to do with me.
No. That's not.
Don't beat your husband.
Please don't beat your. Please don't beat your.
Everyone keep their hands to themselves.
Unless
even
it's
if your
for
husband white, don't beat him.
Unless it's for reparations.
You know what? Or just take him to a comedy show and make him sit in front with you. That'll be enough.
Shit. That's real
he
good.
Would actually prefer the punch after that.
Yeah, I was about to say that's real good. And make sure it's D.L. Hughley or some ignorant nigga.
Right.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Yeah, man.
I really did this to us. Like
sweet potatoes to Dom.
Can we revisit what are white people so afraid of? Explain it to me.
No,
y'all still amass most of the world's riches and general benefits. Y'all have shaped the beauty standards. You know what I mean?
You get to
Your wrote history
yourself.
to say complete bullshit. You see yourself in everything.
Everywhere. There's nowhere you can go without seeing yourself.
What are you so afraid of?
You know what it is?
I know it's because your birth rate is dropping, but whose fault is that?
I mean,
not ours. Things are getting a lot browner.
Okay.
No,
they really do have like a negative birth rate. They know, and what it is. They know they're becoming the minority, and they're acting a fucking fool. You know what I mean? They're basically having a Cersei moment. I'm about to blow up the set, bro.
Hey, I said that shit when Trump got elected or nominated. Remember, I said that shit. I was like, yo, it's like these motherfuckers trying to sabotage America immediately. They like, we trying to get this shit out the way, and we taking the world with us. Because we old and racist. Because think about it. Not saying that the Bernie bros ain't racist and all that shit. It's a different kind of racism. Yeah, that's a different kind of racism, right? I'm talking about
racism comes in many different flavors. If y'all didn't know, for the white people who are trying to be educated and learn, because I know there are a few good of y'all, right? There's a few of y'all. If y'all trying to understand where we're coming from, it comes in all flavors. Like it's not always overt.
Yeah, liberal.
It's like hipster racism that comes with kale.
Oh yeah. Liberal
kale and a fedora
and avocados.
Yeah, liberal racism is like the worst because that shit that catch you off guard. Like I thought you was my boy. What the fuck?
And if you say anything to him, the motherfucker's getting an attitude.
Oh,
how dare you?
Well, no. See, I prefer that racism.
Oh yeah.
Over like old school Kentucky Fried racism.
Well, see,
because like.
But that Kentucky Fried racism be nice and crispy.
Hey, that might be another name for the show.
Deal with like.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can comfortably deal with like hipster racism because all I got to do is like jump and pump, and just scare them a little bit, and they'll cry and they'll walk away and they'll talk about how I triggered them, and then, but like. And they'll drown their sorrows and like
accurate. That's so fucking accurate.
In some sort of IPA or ale or something like that.
Yeah, they're gonna drink some LaCroix and they're gonna sit down in their yurt and they're gonna cry about it and they're gonna eat a pound of avocados and get themselves together. But like Kentucky Fried racism, them niggas would just shoot me.
You know what though? You know why I prefer Kentucky Fried racism? You know where you stand from the moment it starts. You know what I'm saying?
But see, me, I know better because I know not to trust white people altogether. Like, we can be cool, but I'm not gonna be alone with you nowhere, and I'm certainly not gonna entrust you with any of my belongings or let you be in my home by myself.
But you know what? Well, you know what's funny? Those Kentucky fried white. That might be the name of the fucking show. That
Kentucky Fried White folk.
No, Kentucky Fried Racism might be the name of the show. But the thing is, those are the motherfuckers in charge. Those niggas that like these is the kids of the people that was 1940s, like these niggas still knew slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, but don't forget that rich old elite racism that comes with nasty ass caviar and unseasoned food. Paying $86 for collard greens from Neiman Marcus racism.
Yeah. I like to call that Hillary Clinton racism.
There you go. There you go.
It's like it's there, but at that point you can kind of.
It's like I'm liberal, okay? I'm a Democrat. What are you Negroes doing here? I thought this was only for the rich folks. What are you guys doing here?
Yeah, like
niggas support you.
Yo, niggas acted like we was voting for Hillary because we was all behind Hillary. Nigga, we was all holding our noses like, here we go.
Right.
It's only him or her or the devil himself. I guess I'll vote for her. Maybe.
My nigga, like. Honestly, I still feel like she was the most fucking qualified.
Oh, she was absolutely the most qualified.
She was overly qualified.
Which ain't saying shit.
Which ain't saying much at this point anymore.
She might have been. She might have
fully
been
behind Hillary fucking Clinton. If she ever decided she wanted to run again, we don't fucking deserve her. But bitch, you have my vote. Anybody but Trump.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, and that's the thing. She's never gonna run again. That's over.
She's not.
It's over.
I
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I definitely turned my nose up when I was voting. I was like,
hey, look, you know, whenever she tweet, it's like when you see that ex, it's like, man, or see that girl that you really, really liked, but you like, damn. I wish I
dodged the bullet.
Yeah. Well, no, not with Hillary. Oh hell no, nigga. Dodged a bullet compared to what? This?
Yeah, it still would have been bad though.
No.
She's a person who coined the phrase super predator, my nigga. Man. Like, she's not too smart when it comes to certain. It wouldn't have been this. It wouldn't have been this.
Dog, I wouldn't be worried about getting bombed by North Korea, dog.
Yeah. I knew that in the back of my heart. At least I would never have to worry about hearing the word nuclear codes.
Nuclear codes, bruh. Like, this nigga gave the nuclear.
I was definitely the one issue voter. That was my issue.
Yeah, no, dog. Like, I was.
All this other shit, it don't even bother me no more because I saw this coming. Y'all put the world's worst businessman in charge of the country.
Dog, and you ain't got kids, man. Like, the education system is about to be fucked. Like, it is over, dog. Like, I'm thinking about having to send my baby girl to private school from the age of fucking 5, like kindergarten.
So expensive, my nigga.
It's so expensive.
So many people of color homeschooling now.
Dog, like
bad people.
I just feel like one of the funniest things about Minute Maid Mal is that, and his supporters. Shout out to Michael Arsenault because that's where I got that from. But
I love that you cite your work, babe.
Mm-hmm. I do my best. So I think one of the funniest things about his supporters is that everybody's talking about he's such a great businessman. He's such a great businessman. He's gonna bring America up. He's gonna bring jobs and economy, and we're gonna be better. He bankrupted a casino. How do you do that?
Yeah, man. Like people that want America ran like a business are fucking idiots for multiple reasons.
Even if you were running on that premise and you say, "Ooh, we need a great businessman," this nigga bankrupted a casino. He failed. How do you fail a casino?
Yeah, that's about to say, like, you lost and you're the house. The house always wins.
Bruh.
I could start a casino tomorrow and I'll be great. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
So yeah, man. Like, I'm tired, dog. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Like, I'm just ready for whatever is going to happen.
Let me tell y'all what I'm ready for, okay? I'm ready to be an old ass Jamaican black woman. And when this is written in the history book and y'all are finally ashamed, I'm gonna be right there to remind your ass. I'm not letting y'all off.
Oh,
never.
Yeah. Oh, never.
Never.
I want y'all to be shamed. I want y'all to go into hiding like the Nazis had, like they used to.
But you know you know what the wild shit is? As soon as this shit is over, it's over. Niggas gonna put this shit won't be in the history books, right? Like, you know that, right? Like, these niggas, because they still control the history books. So this shit ain't gonna be in.
It'll be in there. It'll be in there, but
it'll be a
not in full
footnote.
detail.
Yeah, it'll be a footnote. And
as the years go by, the detail is gonna get less and less and less, and then it's just gonna be like, yeah, we had somebody in there that wasn't that good.
First of all, they're gonna do a whole chapter on this nigga, and it's gonna be all lies. And I'm be sitting there on my YouTube channel, old as fuck, smoking a blunt, like y'all some fucking liars, because I got the receipts.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be tweaked a little bit. I think it's gonna be there, but it's definitely gonna be tweaked.
Yeah, it's gonna be a totally. By the time, like, we're gonna be, it's like the civil rights shit. You know how all your parents say that they marched in civil rights shit, and in reality, half them niggas didn't. It's gonna be just like that in reverse. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, I never voted for Trump. Nigga, you in a suit and tie that we think
somebody gonna be finding somebody's "Make America Great Again" hat. They're gonna be hurt. They're gonna be betrayed.
Like, niggas always think that the Trump voters are the ones with the missing teeth and no shoes. No, nigga, it's the Wall Street niggas that voted for Trump. Like, y'all forget. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's both.
It's but what I'm just saying, like, it's not generally.
I have to get a Trump voter. I do like the no teeth ones. They're pretty funny.
Like, you know
what did Dave say with their coal smeared faces?
So let's
that was so great.
Let's talk about Ray Tenson and we gotta end on something light, man. Let me find something light while we talking about Ray Tenson. Lloyd, go into this shit.
Okay, so in July of 2015, at the University of Cincinnati, well, not on campus per se, but within campus, like metro city limits, as far as Cincinnati is concerned, Officer Ray Tenson shot and killed Samuel DuBose during what was supposed to be a routine traffic stop. So he stopped him. And I hate to give you the details, but it's happened so many times. I want to be real specific on which black man we're talking about this time. Okay. And this is kind of personal to me because I am an alumnus of the University of Cincinnati. So I'm a little bit.
As am I.
Yeah. So, Officer Ray Tenson, well, now Ray Tenson, killed Samuel DuBose. He stopped him. He asked him for his license. Samuel didn't immediately reach for it, and he kind of like started to drive off. And then the body cam shows that Ray Tenson shot into the car, and basically it was like 2 shots, if that. But the first shot killed him because the car only kept rolling because at that point the man was dead. So neither here nor there. Of course, he wasn't found guilty. What's new, y'all? The University of Cincinnati has just paid Ray Tenson $344,000 because he sued for, what was it called? Contractual something. He basically brought a contractual grievance to the university in regards to his termination because they rightfully fired that nigga in July. So the university unfortunately agreed to pay him $244,000 in back pay and benefits, in addition to an additional $100,000 for his legal fees for the.
And fuck the university. I would have took that L. I would have just took that L. Fuck it. I'm not paying you shit. Fuck it.
But they wanted to pay him, dog. They wanted to pay him.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck them.
They allowed, or I don't know if it's still happening, but Richard Spencer was gonna come and talk at UC.
I think
he's still coming.
Is he still coming? I thought they shut that down.
I'm ready.
No, they did not shut it down, but what they did, rightfully so, was decided to bring him in the summer.
Yeah,
when campus won't be as populated.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because public I'll still be ready.
But now he's suing because he wants to come during the school year. So we'll see.
Did you hear the dumb shit he said about that it's not fun anymore?
Like he wants his ass whooped. Like he's.
I want y'all to stay focused on the University of Cincinnati. I don't want them to get away from this tea I'm about to give them.
Yeah, man.
Y'all keep fucking presenting yourself as this really diverse place, as the hottest college in America. Yet y'all are real cool on the issues when it comes to the students of color on your campus, and it's not too many of them.
Have been for a very long time.
And this is a long ass time. UC has some nasty, ugly history, and I'm sure they're not the only predominantly white institution that does, because Kent State. We Kent State, we ain't forgot about you.
But the problem with UC is the problem.
Their issue is they shouldn't have paid him. Y'all have enough money to say no.
So it's not only that, but you right next to OTR. You right there. Like you could be that money could have been sent as outreach to something. You know what I'm saying? That money could have been sent to the neighboring neighborhoods that need that money. Maybe you do a police initiative where you donate that money in his name. But to give that nigga his money, that's weak as fuck. And it shows what kind of institution they really are. You know what I'm saying? Really are.
So I'm really, really disappointed in y'all. Y'all continue to disappoint me. Like,
no more money.
And I for one, should not be surprised because I do know most of our race's fucking history. Like, UC's done some great shit, but as far as being like the just community that they present to a new incoming freshman, you're not quite there. You're never going to get there.
Yeah, you still get
step backwards.
You still have buildings named after races.
Yeah, yo. So I lived in Scioto Hall. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about Scioto Hall when it was old and rickety. I'm talking about my mom went to UC, and as a child, I lived in Scioto Hall. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is close and personal to me in a way that it may not be close to a lot of other people. Like, I used to walk to McNary. I used to walk to Coreyville Catholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was right there. So to see this, that could have been me at that age. If I had stayed in Cincinnati, that shit could have been me, bro. Like, it's just ridiculous that an institution that holds itself to such a high regard, because the shit gets old after a while. Best college in Ohio, better than Ohio State, and like, you're not proving it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they haven't proved it in a long time.
Very long time.
It's been all talk.
Yeah.
Thankful for my degree, though. I ain't never going to be ashamed of that, okay? I can be ashamed of my school, but I ain't going to be ashamed of the education that they gave me. I do want to make that clear, but it's kind of fuck y'all right now. Y'all will never get another cent from me. I mean, outside of the African American Cultural Resource Center, the rest of y'all can kiss my ass. Don't ring my telephone, you see. I see that 556 number. Don't do it.
Right. So I would sit your ass down, but fuck them. That's too good at this point. I got something we're going to end it with. So what do y'all want to hear about? Y'all want to hear about the heartbroken locals that hold a candlelight visual for a Taco Bell to burn down?
Wait, what?
Or
80% of that crowd was high as fuck.
Or some news about Barney, the dinosaur.
Barney?
I'm
like
going
Barney the dinosaur?
Like the purple dinosaur?
Oh.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's do that.
I got to hear about Barney.
You guys are in for a treat.
Oh, Lord, he a crackhead. Is he a crackhead?
Wait. Just listen. Oh, shit. It's the wrong one. So, actor who played Barney the dinosaur is now a tantric sex healer.
Oh, I was going to guess that next.
Did you say a tantric sex healer?
Yep. But David Joyner,
Nice.
Shore Witches reporter, would lay off the sex angle. Barney the dinosaur famously sings "I Love You, You Love Me" in the theme song of the PBS children's show Barney and Friends. But the actor who played the purple character from the early 90s to the early 2000s isn't loving the way he's portrayed in the article about his latest occupation, tantric massage therapist. David Joyner charges female clients, he calls them goddesses, $350 for 3 to 4 hours of ritual bath, chakra balancing, and massage that can lead to mind-blowing orgasms, Vice wrote. Apparently, the article was an anti-climax. I see what you did there. Apparently, the article was an anti-climax for Joyner. I truly wish more people would try to see the spiritual side of Tantra and not think it's all about sex, he complained on Facebook Tuesday. Some people here in the West can be so sad.
He does make a point. And I'm not here to kink shame nobody, Barney. Get it how you live, okay?
Hey,
you gave me great memories as a kid without all that extra shit. But if that's what you're doing for some lady who needs a hug and a bath, who am I to judge?
Now. There's more.
Wait.
Oh,
now,
God.
I'm going to head over to the...
I want to go back and change my answer.
I want to head over... No. You have to sit there on that. You eat that. Remember, you said anything that you're allowed to say, you stand behind.
No, I don't want it anymore. I can change my mind.
No. I want to know. Go ahead. What's going on?
A full session with tantra massage specialist and spiritual healer David Joyner lasts 3 to 4 hours and costs $350. For that price, female clients, the only kind he accepts, can expect to receive a bath and massage, chakra balance, and all that. Also on the menu, cosmic mind-blowing orgasms. The latter can be achieved through massage alone, but the goal of the session is to fully release a woman's blocked chakra.
Does he sing the song while he gives him a massage?
God, please, I hope not.
What if he laughs afterwards like Barney does? Like, yep.
You know what? That would be oddly comforting.
All right.
Hey,
I mean, it would get me there, and I'd be like, "Oh man, thanks. Hey man, I appreciate you."
Yo, so he practiced. Hey, his practice.
I don't want to anymore.
Yo, no. His practice has a massage. Boasts clients over 30 clients, or goddesses, and he unblocks the energy of 2 to 4 women a week. I mean, if you're doing 2 to 4 women a week, it's $350 a pop. That's a good work week, man. Like,
shit, I need to be charging more for my services.
Nigga, you can't even get your dick up.
$600 a month at least.
We going there?
You can't even get your dick up, okay? They need like.
I heard the vagina looks like roast beef, nigga.
So this is when it gets.
What's going on here?
This is when it
To your
gets.
corners, children. To
I'm
your
just
corners,
clapping
children.
back blindly.
Children, don't make me mute both of you. Barney, of course.
I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear it.
Barney, of course, radiated pure, joyful love. It was a part of what children, still full of innocence, found so appealing about him. And it's what many parents beaten down to various degrees by sobering realities of the world found so goddamn cloying. Shit. Oh, shit.
Think about it, okay? Think about
No,
it, right?
I will not.
Think about it, right?
No.
Okay. You have like the best orgasm of your life. Like you just bust a whole full spiritual nut. and you're like, oh man, I need to rest now.
No.
And he just comes in and he sings the song. You're like, oh man, thank you for loving me.
Hey, so what?
You do love me.
So would you? I hate you.
Nasty.
Hey, so for clients, this higher and more blissful state of awareness is often best achieved through penetrative, ideally unprotected sex, according to Joyner.
Oh, Barney.
Wait,
what?
Condoms block.
You going in there raw?
Wait. Condoms block the energy, he says, and he prefers not to use them. Joyner provides STD test results to prospective clients who are asked to disclose any STDs and a signed consent form prior to the first session. Wait. These methods.
So he basically is like, so this is where they're recording all those porn scenes of like massage parlor shit. Is this where it's happening?
These methods, according to other tantra coaches, are highly unorthodox.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
He's like, it was tantra, and then you just said what?
Wait, that's not tantric. That's fucking.
That's fucking. What?
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
this is
tantric-
Netflix and chill without the Netflix. This is
Like tantric is something different. That's not.
Basically, he like, bitch, I'm gonna feed you a fish sandwich. I'm gonna bathe you. I'm gonna massage you real, real good. Then I'm gonna fuck
give
you really
this raw
hard.
dog.
Yo, you want to
You
hear
gonna take this raw dick?
Hey, it keeps going. One client, Lisa, who was using a pseudonym to maintain privacy because she probably don't want
I
her
hope
husband
so,
to know,
Lisa.
said by phone that she found Joyner through Tinder, which, I mean, if you advertising your business on Tinder, she had intercourse with him around the third session and described it as a spiritual awakening. What the fuck are you doing to these women, Barney?
She
Calm
just
down,
ain't
buddy.
had no dick in a while. That's what that is.
No.
had-
Well, it has been a while because she's been a client for 3 years.
Wait, okay. So you go in there, you get bathed, you get a massage, possibly a song,
Okay.
and you get raw dick for like 4 hours.
that you gotta pay for.
$350.
I'd do it.
Yo, she's giving that man
I'd do it.
Yo, she's
I'd do it.
She's
Why
giving that
not?
man $12,600.
I wouldn't spend that much.
$12,600, bruh.
This dick ain't.
Expensive nut. On both ends.
I'm lost right now. Indigo, 53, works as a nurse. She spends her life caring for others. She told Vice by phone and considers her sessions with Joyner time to focus on herself. I didn't go all the way the first time because he could feel my hesitation. But after the first few sessions, I started to really let go.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is a lot. This is a lot.
Oh, no.
So wait, does he tantrically eat pussy too? Because
He got to, girl. He got to. He has to.
He has to.
He has to. There's no way.
Then I'm definitely signing up.
But what if he doesn't? Look at that. Hey, look at that picture I just put in the chat. That's that nigga right here. Look.
I don't want. No, you're gonna really ruin this for me again.
Look at it. In the. I'm gonna put it in the Facebook group too.
Well, get it how you live,
girl. If you paying $350 and he's not munching that box like a Nilla wafer,
Oh shit. Nope.
your judgment.
I wouldn't. I would refuse to put that as the title of the show. I refuse.
Munching that box like a Nilla wafer.
So yeah, man.
Oh, look at this nigga. This nigga look like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, nigga.
Yeah, it's all bad.
You are living the best fucking life.
You know what?
Yeah, he is.
You know what? Still do it.
Nigga.
I hate y'all niggas, man.
Listen, you get bathed, okay? You get a full massage. You get raw dick, which is one of my top 10 favorite things.
Wait.
My nigga.
And once again, you
Raw
get a
dick is
song.
amazing,
You get
bro.
a song.
Yo,
You get a song.
So for all of that, you just gonna throw that roast beef up on the table, huh?
Listen, first of all,
What?
bastard.
Hang up on them clothes.
I know. I can't.
What? Wait, why
Hang
you gotta hang up on
too,
me?
because I don't want nothing to do with Barney dicking these hoes down and charging
Nope.
them.
So also,
Why
so
taking these hoes down,
so-
fam?
Listen, I'm including the song because if I'm paying $350, I'm gonna be like, you gotta sing the song, dude.
hey, so also, he learned it while studying at ITT. He's he's
Nigga, no.
yes. He
He's
took
not a
No.
dumb man.
in the
I already knew that.
He discovered tantra and spiritual sexuality in the 1980s at the age of 20 while training in Swedish massage, which he took up as a way to make extra money while at ITT.
Bruh. I
This
bet
nigga
you
is
was
hey,
shit out of that. What's the other dinosaur? The Triceratops?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he was shooting their little dino club up. He was
Oh
making it happen.
no. This all right. Story's over. I can't do it. Nope. That was too much.
Hey, we're all adults. Okay?
I don't want to hear about Baby Bop getting bopped up on, bruh. Like I
Listen,
can't.
Hey,
she was
baby,
grown. She was grown.
You know he in there. You know he in there fucking them in Tim's, right?
Oh.
You know he is, right?
He had to be while they was on set
Did you call that
when the
nigga?
kids left.
Wait, so you telling me Barney is really Wesley Pipes? Is that who you saying that nigga?
More.
Okay, but think about the
Real
set.
nasty.
Okay, but if you think about this, it makes so much sense because all these people were grown, and I'm pretty sure they only had the kids on set for a certain amount of hours because you can't have the kids working so much on set. Think about the set of Barney. There were so many.
You're not about
places.
to ruin that for me, Crystal. You're not
There's
ruining
so
that
many
for
good
me.
places. to
Barney,
fuck.
Barney had a dick hole in his suit.
Oh no.
There were so many. If you look up the picture right now of the set of Barney, there'll be so many good places to fuck.
I can't fuck with you.
In so many different positions. Like you could just try out so much shit.
Hey, y'all want to? Nope. We done.
What did I do?
Hey, do y'all want
You
to?
brought it up.
Do y'all don't blame me for that shit?
Brought it up.
Blame me for that shit. Nigga.
So do y'all want to talk about this Taco Bell shit? Or y'all want to close the show? It's up to y'all. I got one more, but we can close it.
I'm
It's up
still
to
thinking about the Barney set.
Hey.
Now I'm thinking about all the different positions.
you. All right, so I'm gonna play this. Let me see if it'll play.
Y'all ain't gonna
Dang
judge
it.
me.
It's not playing. All right, so over 100 people held a visual for Taco Bell. Yeah. So apparently the Taco Bell burned down to the ground in Montgomery, Alabama last week.
Okay, that makes sense.
Others, locals were shell shocked. Others, like Katie James, saw an opportunity to pay tribute. Her roommate, Russell Dowis, guessed the race, eats a lot of fast food. So when he told her he was sad the local Taco Bell had burned down to the ground, James decided to bust his chops. I said, we should hold a memorial for it. He said, oh my gosh, we should do a candlelight visual. White people.
Dear white folks,
White people.
y'all got too much time on y'all motherfucking hands. Y'all out here voting for Trump and holding visuals for a motherfucking Taco Bell.
Now you see that? If they was busy getting dick down by Barney,
wouldn't have no damn time. Wouldn't have no time.
They wouldn't have no time to engage in this foolishness.
I mean, that nigga's
that's at least 3 to 4 hours.
Hey, that nigga's expensive.
I think everybody who was there should get dick down by Barney. whether they want to or not. No. I think Barney should come to their door and be like, "You bought this tantric Barney dick?
No.
I heard you got too much time on your hands. You got $350."
I can't. This has been another episode of the Black Astronauts. I'm going around the room.
You talked about it.
I can't do it. I can't do this shit. I can't do it, man.
You brought it up.
Barney dicking down these hoes.
And you should have known.
Barney's out here fucking people. You expect us not to say anything?
I should not have.
You should have known better than to bring that up with me on the show.
No. You know what? I should not have brought it up. I forgot the crew I had on today.
You lucky Feek ain't here.
I wanted nothing to do with this, actually. Remember that.
You're so lucky Feek ain't here, nigga.
Oh God. Let's go around the room. Where can they find you at? Krys, where can they find you at?
Why I always gotta go first?
Because you got the most shit to say, nigga.
This is true.
I just have the most shit to say about dick. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
It is a really nice thing.
It is. It's great. Everything that's attached to it is terrible, but like the dick is great. It's amazing. Raw dick, 10/10 recommend. But anyways,
nigga.
Oh nigga.
Can we just talk about that though? Raw sex is one of the greatest. It's the greatest thing in the world. Like after you've been in it raw, you can't put a condom back on condom. Like it's tough, man.
Nigga, don't hop on my bandwagon.
Who goes out in the rain to not get
end
that?
the show,
You know
Aaron. End the show.
I have lost control of the show. It is over. I've lost control.
I didn't listen. First of all, Ceewhy interrupted me and jumped on my bandwagon. Okay, thank you.
Whatever, nigga.
I would just like to say that Diddy killed Craig Mack.
Don't say that on this show. Diddy might come. Hey man, I sell the fuck out. I don't care, nigga.
Look, Craig. Did you see Craig Mack what he was doing a couple years before all this? Rest in peace to Craig Mack. By the way,
rest
the
in
nigga
peace.
was walking around with snakes draped around his neck. Niggas don't do that. Okay, he was walking around in the church with snakes draped around his neck. No.
Okay. But yes, I, Crystal, am saying Diddy killed Craig Mack. I know it. Just like I know Farrakhan killed Malcolm X. I see you, nigga. Anyways.
That's I'm with you on that.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube and Instagram and on Facebook as Krissy Chula. And you can also find me on what's the other thing? Twitter and Tumblr as the Krissy Chula. If you want to say hey, or if you want to be on my Ask Krissy series on YouTube, you can email me at ask_Krissy@yahoo.com. Or if you want to buy some body butters, scrubs, and oils, let me know. Email me. I can give you prices and stuff. And also, I have my own Patreon page. It's patreon.com/Krissy Chula. Once again, Diddy killed Craig Mack, and Ceewhy is a terrible, ugly human being. He is subpar at best. Thank you.
Oh, dear. Ceewhy, where can they find you? Ceewhy?
He's crying.
I was crying. Cause Crystal, she be trying not to claim me, but Crystal about to have my baby. I don't know. She's about 7 months pregnant.
What the fuck, nigga?
Oh God! All right,
I can be found on Twitter and IG at that girl _Lloyd. If you want to find Ceewhy, he can be found at CEEWHY612 everywhere. Listen
or
to
in
his
Crystal
music.
Bed.
No, the fuck. The fuck you
Yeah,
don't. I have
knocking,
standards.
So y'all, it's time
knocking
for us
it
to
down.
Hey,
end
we
the
will
show
see.
here.
We will see y'all
End the
next week.
show.
Peace.